It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Real quick, today we are going to be, drum roll please, going over Jen Luvs review collab with Ofra Cosmetics. I got this a week ago and I totally I haven't had a moment to sit down and film with you guys, so it's been put off on the back burner, but I do believe it is on sale now openly. You can get it, there's no waiting, and you can get them individually as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, please keep watching. We're gonna go over swatches and we're gonna go ahead and apply them over a liquid lipstick, gloss, and a normal classic bullet lipstick. So if that's what you're interested, just keep on watching. So real quick, I took my lip off and we have, I opened the collection. We have the shades Revive, Refine, and Reimagine. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch them by themselves first. So we're gonna see how that goes. So let's go ahead and swatch Revive. She said she really doesn't use this one by herself, that it doesn't look good on her by itself. It's more of meant to mix in with other shades. So, ooh, that's, yeah, I can see why. I look dead. I should go try and kiss my boyfriend with my lips right now. Oh my god. I mean, this might be a good Halloween shade. Oh my god, it makes my teeth look yellow. I do not like that. She says it really isn't meant to be used by itself, and now I totally understand that. So I agree, don't use one by yourself, but we'll see how it mixes in with the other shades. So be right back. Also keep in mind about that last shade that if you're a more fair tone, that might actually look really good on you. Just, I am a medium skin tone, so it's not gonna look good on me. Or you saw it didn't look good on me. So I'm gonna go in with Refine. Okay, it looks like a really cool tone. Almost purple, like a grunge purple. In person, it's looking way more cool tone and gray like. It's still really wearable, but it's way more purple in person. It looks more wearable on camera for sure. So that is Refine. Not that you can see that. I don't know why I did that. And I'll be right back with Reimagine. So lastly, by itself is Reimagine. It's just very chocolatey brown. I don't like browns, but that's why. I mean, it doesn't look bad on me. On camera and in person, doesn't look, looks a little grungier in person. I don't like, doesn't want to stick to the inside of my lip that well, but I have that problem with other lipsticks as well, so liquid lipsticks. Interesting. Again, I don't think any of these colors are colors I would wear by themselves. I think if you're into cool tones, you're into browns, or you're more fair than me, this one will work by itself maybe, but I personally would not wear any of these shades by themselves. Now, that being said, they're not meant to be worn by themselves. So let's go ahead and jump into the portion of where we're testing what these mixers are meant for. So I'll be right back with no lip. And this was, I'm sorry, Reimagine, again, the chocolatey brown color. Okay, so the 3 lips we're going to be testing, I just grabbed 3 really popular brands that I hope a lot of you guys already own. So for first thing we're going to do, we're going to test the ColourPop. This is a Becky G collection, but any of their liquid lipsticks, I'm sure they're all the same formula, especially their newer formula. This is the shade Secreto. It's like a very orangey, burnt sienna kind of shade. So we're going to see how that kind of transforms. I have this shade Honey Rose from Milani. It's pinker than I like. So I'm going to see what it does, what these things transform, if they're able to make it a more wearable shade for me, because I don't like pinky tones like these. So we're going to see. And then, of course, a lot of you guys have the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is in the shade Fenty Glow. So we're going to see how that transforms, because she said it could go with glosses, lipsticks, and liquid lipsticks. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and jump on in, starting out with the ColourPop liquid lipstick formula. So my thoughts really quick, I think it did make it more wearable. I still don't think it's a shade I would wear. But I mean, it did that. It toned it down and didn't make it as intense and vibrant. And that's kind of what it's supposed to do. So it works. I could have used a lip brush to kind of blend out the outer lips, but I kind of like that actually, so. But it did make it more wearable. It does feel more comfortable. I know the ColourPop formula is not the most comfortable, but my lips feel more comfortable with this mixed in, so it makes me excited for these. But I don't know if I'm sold yet, but it's working. Maybe I need to find the right combos. But it's working, it's doing what she said they would, and so far so good. Now we're gonna go ahead and test same one with the other shades. So I'll be right back. I'm back again with the ColourPop shade in Secreto, this orangey brick shade. Now we're gonna try and use Refine. I don't know if you guys are able to see, but it did, again, tone it down. In person, it looks way more mauve-y. It almost looks like this shade by itself. But on camera, it still looks more of that true orange from the ColourPop lipstick. So that's interesting. But in person, you really can't... I really can't see the orange anymore. I see a really mauve-y shade. Which is insane. Cameras don't always tell you the truth, but again, it did make it more wearable. It doesn't look as orange, as intense, as vibrant. So it's working. I'm only 3 lipsticks in and my lips are already burning. It is what it is. All for the tube, guys. Alright, so lastly, it's a chocolate shade. It is in Reimagine again, because I'll forget if I don't say it. We're going to go ahead and just... I kind of want to just add this on the outer parts. kind of blended inwards, kind of like a lip liner, like an ombre lip. I mean, ugh, I wish it was translating the same way on camera as it is in person. In person, it just looks more chocolatey. But on camera, it still looks very, very true to the original color, which is insane to me because it does not, I mean, I guess a little bit this shade over the other shades. Maybe because they're complementary, because this one's still like a burnt brown, this is like a burnt orange, so. Or maybe because they kind of go together better. That they kind of look similar. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. If I'm making any sense at all. But I mean, it deepened it in person. Looks very rich. I mean, it is changing it. It is, the thing I'm liking from this most is just that it makes this liquid lipstick more wearable. Like even the formula. So, I mean, even if she would have made like it's gonna sound crazy, a clear that I could top over anything, that would have been awesome, just because there is uncomfortable formulas. Suck, but you put this over, it's better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. But if it would have been clear, you know, like it wouldn't affect the color, but that would be so weird. Like a clear liquid lipstick. That sounds like Becca's no pigment foundation. Sounds insane. But you guys wouldn't get what I'm saying, right? So putting this over top of this liquid lipstick is making it more wearable. And sometimes it's just what you need. Sometimes that's why you layer a gloss on top. But sometimes I want that matte look without the uncomfortable dryness and crustiness. So this would have been really nice for something like that. But I'm not in love with this just yet. So let's just keep going. Okay, and now I'm wearing, I know you can't really tell, I'm wearing Honey Rose by Milani. It's actually very dog hair. It's actually more wearable than I thought it would be. And it's more wearable on camera, of course. Well, I don't have a camera following me around everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Real life. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the last ones. I'm going to go ahead and put on every lipstick, or every lipstick 3 times, and try on every liquid lipstick on top just to see how it works out. So real quick in person, this is looking way more Pepto-Bismol than what it's showing on camera. This shade does look really weird right now. So this one's a no for me right now. But then again, that's just with this lipstick. Maybe with a deeper lipstick, it would be a different story. So just this shade, it's not working with it very well. But we'll try a different shade. So we'll try the deeper ones and see how those do. Because the concept is working, I'm just not liking the results after. But it is doing what it said it's doing. And it is still very comfortable and very easy to do. So, okay, so again, I have the Milani, same shade, Honey Rose. And I'm going to put the shade Refine on top. So again, in person, I only made it look like this color. It didn't really to me, it didn't really create a new color. It just created this color. Just like if you're going to put something on top of something, sometimes it mixes, sometimes just the last layer is visible. I feel like that's kind of what's happening. This kind of has dominated a lot of shades. So, and I don't feel like I'm putting on too much, but I'm in person, or on camera, it's looking way, way better. And I really, really do like it. But it just looks too purpley in person. I'm not really digging it myself, but I'll be right back with the last one for the Milani lipstick. Okay, lastly, Honey Rose again by Milani. And I'm gonna go in with Reimagine. So with the Milani lipstick and Honey Rose, my favorite transformation definitely has to be the Reimagine. In person, again, it looks a little chocolatey and way more this shade than anything else, but at least it's not purple. I feel like this one's been making it Pepto-Bismol. This one's been making it purple, and I feel like this one really did something, and it didn't just make it brown. Even though I kind of went overboard with it, and it did make it a little brown, but I feel like it did recreate a new color versus just overpowering it and making this color like the other ones have been doing, you know. So, okay, lastly, it's Fenty Gloss Bomb. You guys already know. And I'm going to do the same thing that I've been doing. And I'll be right back with Revive. So you guys can probably guess how I feel about this one. Again, very Pepto-Bismol. This one could just be for more fair skin tones or whatever. Yeah, I would not do this. It just makes me look washed out, and I just feel like this will not be a good color for me. One, it's too cool undertoned, and just looks really Pepto-Bismol-y on me. So, if you're getting the individuals and you like mauve shades, maybe this one, but if you're my tone or darker, I probably wouldn't bother with this one. So, next, we're gonna do Refine with the Fenty Gloss. Okay, now with Refine, I love that Fenty gloss though. Okay, just a little bit. One thing to note that she mentioned, and is super true, is that even though this is a liquid lipstick formula from Ofra, it is not changing, other than the liquid lipsticks. It did change the formula of this, but it made it more comfortable. But for this, the lipstick, the cream lipstick, and the gloss, it is not changing the formula at all. It's still keeping the finish of the, like, these two items. So I really do like that. And even with the liquid lipsticks, it was still matte, you know. So, but it was making it more comfortable. So I did like that about that. Okay. So I think I just found my favorite combo with Refine, and it is definitely with the Fenty gloss. Like, again, it looks super purpley. It looks like this in a lip gloss, like these two in a pigmented gloss, but I actually like it. This is the first time I've ever liked a purpley mauve shade on myself. And I really, really like it. It's pretty. So, thumbs up for this combo, hands down. And I'll be right back with the Fenty with the last one. Okay, last but not least, Fenty gloss with the shade Reimagine, the chocolatey brown. I'm sorry, that was my dog yawning. I'm so glad this is the last one. My lips are on fire. They're on fire, guys. Ugh. I can't feel my lips. Well, I mean, I can feel them. They're burning, but... like, I do still recommend this. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty, if I don't like a lipstick, I get rid of it. But if you're somebody that, you know, not everyone like me has that many lipsticks and just, you know, discards them one way or another, I understand this might be an investment piece for you. I am not that person. I am not the person this was marketed towards. You know, if I find a lipstick, I like it, I keep it. I don't like it, I get rid of it. Somehow resell it, return it if it's still able to be returned. Give it to my mom if it's a shade she would wear. Give it to my sister-in-law if it's too light for me. You know, that kind of thing. Like, I have a system where if something doesn't work for me, I give it away or do something with it. But if you don't, but I have a huge collection where I don't have time to be wasting on products I don't like or don't work for me. So if you have a much smaller collection and, you know, you're trying to make it work, this might be a good investment for you. I just don't think I'll truly be using these. Which is sad because, you know, I did spend my own money on it, but they work. They do what she says they do. They do transform your look into a very similar shade to these. It doesn't do more than that. It's not truly transformative. It just makes it like these colors, you know, and that's obvious. It's kind of like math, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense. And then these kind of overpower whatever you're wearing. So, you know, I would have liked it to be more like 50-50. You know, it kept the original and then it, you know, half of it changed. But this really, I want to say like it's almost like 80-20. It's like 80% this and 20% whatever else you had before that. I don't know if it really changes based on the pattern. Like, let's say I leave this down first and then I go over it with the lipstick. I don't know how that would change. I think it would kind of be the same. I think these are just really, really dominating formulas. Dominant formulas or whatever, you know, like genetics. These are just really overpowering, so I'm not sure how that would work or how that would be affected, or there's any kind of, I didn't feel like I used a lot and it was really overpowering. So I don't know, maybe I need to play with them, use even less product and kind of use my finger instead of, you know, rubbing my lips a lot like a crazy person. Maybe you know, maybe that will work better for me. But like I said, this would work for somebody with a smaller collection. For me, I don't want to work for my lipsticks. I want to be able to grab it and know I'm gonna love it. And I know that nothing like that is perfect. But when I buy it, I test it out, I don't like it, I might give it a few more chances. But I'm not gonna go through the process. That's just not me. But if it's you and you have fun doing that, this is an awesome formula. That's what, hands down, awesome formula. I recommend it so much just for that. And if you're into mixing, but for me personally, people like me, I'm sorry. I love Jen Loft Reviews. I'm like obsessed with her and her channel. But these aren't for me. And that's just the truth right there. And you know, I thought I was gonna feel differently about it, obviously, because I bought them. But I just wish this one would have been more neutral instead of cool toned. This one also more neutral, not Pepto-Bismol. I don't know. Just anyways, just I have a lot of feelings. But now I know Ofra's formula, and now I want to try more from Ofra. So be on the lookout, Ofra. I'm coming for you. I have all their highlighters and stuff, but I haven't tried their liquid lipstick formula, and well, now I have, and I like it. So yeah, I wouldn't wear them by themselves. I would wear a few of them mixed in with other items, but I would not. Knowing what I know today, I would not buy them again. But there is a market for this. So if you're in that market, I love Jen. She's a great person, and you know, support her in that if you would buy something like this, or you would use something like this, or could use something like this, or you know, we're looking for something like this. Go ahead. Wonderful formula. Concept is great. The colors just do not work for my taste. That is it. So, no shade. I love her. She's great. This was an amazing idea. The colors just do not work for me, or for my preference. So, alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys. Bye.